Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. You want to find a position that is both sturdy and comfortable. Those are really the two main purposes here. You want to find something sturdy because then you're less liable to want to get up and go do something else. Your mind won't be continuously thinking about the to-do list or the problems you have to solve and all this. So a sense of stability really grounds our intention here and now without wanting to get up and go. We also want a sense of comfortability because then simply, if you're distracted by your body during the practice, it's unnecessary. Sometimes if you sit on your foot or your back is in a weird way, you might feel a little bit distracted. So you just want to find what works for you. Sitting in a chair works if it's both comfortable and sturdy. Sitting in a formal meditation posture works. Just find what works for you. We also keep our eyes open during this practice. But if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed, or you feel more comfortable doing so, go ahead and do that. There are no hindrances here. But if your eyes are open, go ahead and leave the screen alone and drop your gaze gently down below you, kind of glancing at the floor or the desk, or whatever is just below you. We're not staring or analyzing at anything, but we're also not zoned out and blurry. We have a gentle gaze directed softly and clearly downwards. You're in a comfortable and sturdy position, and your eyes are either closed or open, gaze directed softly, yet clearly downwards. Just take a moment to bring your attention to the coming and going of breathing. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the breath as it happens naturally. And when you notice that you're taken away or distracted by some plan or goal or problem, just return to the breath, rising and falling. And maybe I'm catching you thinking, just return to the breath. But remember, we're not forcing this. It's not a pushing thing or forcing our attention to the breath. We just gently return. It's kind of a gaze or a looking, a light awareness of breathing. Now notice, notice if you're trying to force something here, or you're trying to control, trying to change, trying to bring about some special experience. And instead of this effort to do something, this effort to get somewhere with practice, take a step back and turn around. And instead of doing meditation, we allow meditation. In other words, we allow everything to be just as it is. We allow emotions, sounds, smells, body sensations. We let them all be. And notice what happens. We even allow thoughts to go through our head. We allow the breath. We let go of every iota, every inclination to get somewhere, to do something. And we enter where we already are. We recognize what already is. And instead of forcing, we rest. Allowing everything to be, not forcing anything, and completely resting. The mind doesn't know how to do this. It wants to control. So just leave thoughts alone and return to this moment. Allow. Don't force anything. Allow everything, no matter what arises. And completely rest. All right, you can look at the screen. Well, I apologize for how late this video is coming out today. Last night was a bit rough, and I saw some of your comments, and I decided to take your advice and give myself a bit of a rest. Usually, I'll do the video at night and then post it in the morning, or that day, and then post in the morning. So today will be a little later, so I apologize. Which actually is a good point too, because I don't want y'all to think that we need to force in meditation. You know, I come from Zen, which can be seen from the outside as very militant, very, 7 days straight, just meditation. And it can seem that way, but it's really the wrong idea. We're not forcing here. We're opening up, not contracting. We're opening up like this, allowing. So when I'm sick and I do a meditation practice, I'm not forcing it to happen. I'm not enduring, and it's more of a openness to allow myself to be sick, allowing myself to feel like crap. Not like the CEO who's got the flu and pneumonia and he still goes to work 7 days a week and works 80 hours anyway and just doesn't care. That's not what I'm talking about. And I don't want y'all to get the wrong idea. If you're feeling sick, you don't worry about it. You can meditate lying down and sleeping. So, but it's also an analogy to how we practice itself. A lot of the times people want to reach out for an experience, that they're looking for some sort of enlightenment thing that they've read online, some story, some aha moment that they want. So as my teacher's teacher would say, wanting, actually is a book, but it's called Wanting Enlightenment is a Big Mistake. Because you don't know what it is. That's what he would say. How can you want something you don't know what it is? Because you're just imagining fireworks and this clarity and this, it's just this moment. So don't force. Don't be seeking some special experience. And when you're practicing and you're going to the breath, you're not forcing your attention to the breath. You're letting it naturally drop back. It's like this light awareness, not concentration, but a light awareness of breathing. Allow. That's the key. Don't force. Allow. Thank you for your time today. Thank you for showing up. And I promise tomorrow morning there'll be another one at 8 a.m. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as always, and without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.